This is Fun Hunter XP. Welcome back to another exciting video of Vietnam Tunnels 2. Anyway, back to everybody's normal routine. How far out are you? Have you joined in yet? Yeah, you. Oh, you're waiting on the download. That's fine. Okay. The south tunnel. I don't know if y'all want me to run down the tunnel. I know y'all don't. Y'all are gonna be like, why the fuck did you run down an hour and a half tunnel? It's very long. So, continue our null explorations of what we're doing. Anyway, so today, randomness. Sorry to interrupt, but I met a new guy, Alex. Pretty cool, like him. He's pretty good at because I don't want to say this wrong because he'll jump down my throat all damn day about it. What is it called? Mr. Alex, you can speak if you want. What's the name of that game? It was singing. Oh, is it now? It's something online. It's like I called it Morrowind Online, and they were like, "No, that's not it. Don't say that crap." Yeah, Elder Scrolls Online is what it's called. It's pretty good. It's not bad. I'm a healer, so if you do have that game and you do want to play with me, just send me a message because I know you're going to anyway. It always happens. I'm just like in the midst of something and you want to message me, go ahead and do it. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I love reading y'all's messages, except for the one that are hate mail. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but y'all people are inventive with your cuss words. I'm gonna say that much. Yeah, South Tunnel's complete. No, I did not double the South Tunnel. Matter of fact, hold on. I was gonna go mess with Cornfield. Let me check the South Tunnel. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna dig during a stream, but I might as well run down it and let them get an idea of what's going on. It's I'm not gonna lie, dude. This game is not something that you just hop into and be like, oh hell yeah, look at this awesome thing. I spent a literal 8 hours in the tunnels alone, just expanding the tunnels, um, making them longer, and they go pretty long in either direction. We got a northwest and south tunnel now. The south tunnel is expanded 1.6 kilometers. The north tunnel is expanded, I think it's 6.6 kilometers, and the west tunnel is zero point 0.8, about to be 2.3. That's what I'm going to be working on. Mushroom Farm expanded a little bit since last time you seen it. It's not a whole lot, but it is what it is. Where'd you put them? Say again? Yeah, it's already grown. There's a couple of them grown, and it's 4 mushrooms per stack now. Yeah, yeah. It doubled them for sure. Yeah. If fertilizer wasn't so retarded bad to get, I wouldn't mind. But I'm almost thinking, yeah, that's the thing though. Phosphorus is expensive, or nitrate powder for the people that are playing this. But as you can see, tunnel is beyond what it needs to be and is excitingly big. Because this is actually not the longest tunnel, but this is damn near the second longest tunnel I had. And before I hear anything, damn is not a cuss word. It is a way of cutting off water. So we decided to double wide the tunnel, and after much talk with my buddy here, Mr. Little Beezy, we've decided that, as you can see right now, I'm not sprinting at full speed, but if I was, it's just it doesn't feel the same if you were to run into double wide tunnel. A single wide just is not as well. This little BZ right here. He's a farmer. Of course I'm. Oh, it's gasoline. I'm carrying around gasoline, I figured. The reason I picked the girl is because I paid for the pack, so why not enjoy it? I figured each video I'd change up the what I look like. No, there is not so much in that I like being a girl. It's just that oh ha oh you yeah, why not? Might as well. Oh, you're bad. You're so bad. But what we've got in the future expansions is really exciting. We've already talked about it, and we decided that we're going to do a killing platform with bars at the top and a way to kill the zombies from the bottom side. The best way to do it is from the top because you can actually hit their heads. And I think we haven't got a location is why we haven't exactly started it. But we are definitely deciding to expand for sure. Most of our base has been underground, and for the simple fact that we want to stay concealed, because we've had the problem in the past with basically people just being people and being very rude and killing us by entering our base, dropping everything, and destroying our base as much as they could before we caught them. So we decided to stay concealed. You know, we haven't had that problem with our viewers. Thank you so much for joining in and playing with us. I really enjoy when y'all do come in and play with us. But it's just randoms. Randoms is what we're having the problem with. And so, if you do end up liking it, please send me some and let me know. Look at that, Red Viper's in here. How you doing, Red Viper?
Good.
What, when you headed out? Pretty soon? 10:30? Okay. So you still have, give or take, an hour and a half, 2 hours? As you can see, it's been, if you're fast forwarding through the video, it's been literally 5 minutes running down a tunnel.
What have you guys been doing?
Building tunnels? The Vietnam tunnels?
Why?
Say again? Yeah, it's when you want to really
You want to
what?
get technical?
Yeah, it's I a little busy. I really hope that you went to your party settings and put your voice on share so people know that you're talking right now. Okay, well go ahead and do that for me real quick because I want. Yeah, just go to party settings and share voice audio. Yeah, see, I don't want people to be like, this mother is crazy. He's sitting here talking to himself. You know, he's having a full, legitimate conversation. He's got a party full of people, but yeah, talking to himself, because that's how he does. No. Wow.
Sorry, man. I had to go get some soup. I'm starving.
No. Do what you gotta do, man. Makes sense.
Alright.
You gotta eat. If you gotta shit.
If you gotta walk, I guess? Question mark?
If you gotta rub one out.
Okay.
So good.
Great.
Oh,
We're gonna have to.
so great.
Oh, well, whoa, before I have to edit out a whole before I cuss, before I gotta edit out a whole 2 minutes of this video, please don't. It's really hard to edit out a broadcast, because then you gotta go take it down off your page and then edit it, and it's not fun. I know.
It's not pleasant.
I'm not saying it's bad. See?
I don't know, rub one out can be misconstrued, but he was talking about rubbing the feathers off of a chicken. to be exact. No, I'm
Yeah.
joking. I'm normally very sexually explicit on my videos, so don't worry about it. As long as you don't invent a new cuss word on why we're doing this, I'm fine with it.
Jesus
Uh,
Christ, it's day 90?
yeah.
Is it? Oh wow, it is. This is actually one of our just beginning ones. If you'd like to see, this is what I'm gonna do for share play with the fans, because I have a lot of people turn out for with play with the fans. Come in about a week, I'm gonna do play with the fans. We're going to show you throughout my base, which is a 248 hour base, and then the other one is a 564 hour base. And
Which
like the,
one's which?
they're both pretty amazing. They're everybody that's run through them has never gave me a complaint. They were really happy about it. They seem to really enjoy it. Um, and they actually a lot of people that ever joined any of those and got to look at it, they said, "Wow, I've never thought about doing something like that." Because there's different inventions of traps that we've been making over the hours of gameplay. I think we're into the at least we're for sure over the 1,000 marker. If we're not, then we're dang close for sure. We're working into it. As you can see, I know you're probably viewing this video. Please don't put in the comments what I'm selling, because I don't want my friends to know. Because this is their stuff. They'll probably get pissed off at me.
I have a feeling that they're probably gonna snitch.
They are. They always snitch. I don't know why. They always do. Oh, do you know? Oh, okay, yeah, no. No, because a lot of it I didn't straight out sell. I put into the box so you could buy your own stuff back from yourself, or from me to be exact. You're welcome. I
You gotta buy whatever you have back.
He's like, not the money back, just the pawn ticket. Here's your receipt. Here's your receipt. Oh, before I run off, because I'm already over here and I made y'all watch me run down a giant tunnel that took literally 10 minutes to get down. Um, I'm sorry about that again. This actually leads out to the desert. So our starting point was literally here, and it leads all the way down here. This is our longest tunnel right now, but our next tunnel we're putting in is going to be from our farthest tunnel up north, which is about here. It's going to go up to about here, and it's going to go across 2.3 kilometers, which give or take is a mile and a quarter, across, straight to the west.
Sounds like fun.
Honestly, it's me sitting there watching Netflix while I'm digging, which is pretty easy because all you do is aim slightly down while digging. You just need about 5 picks to get that far. Maybe 8, just to be safe. It's not that boring. It's a double widening it. That's a really boring part. Cause you spend an hour and a half digging in the first row, and then you got to spend another hour and a half digging in the second row out, and it's like, eh. And more or less, yeah, I normally do. But this time, this one I'm running down the south tunnel, I was really nice, and I dug 3/4 of the tunnel out, widening it for him. Yeah, the next one we're going through is solid rock, so I'm only going to dig one way, especially if it's going to be 2.3, and I'm most likely going to do this after the video, so I know y'all don't enjoy just watching me dig, as fun as it sounds. I mean, you know, two out of probably 100 people are going to be like, dude, can I watch you? And I'm like, dig a tunnel? Question mark? Okay, if you want. I think gotta be, right? Like, don't get me wrong, man. If you smoke, that's fine. Just stay at home and don't get into trouble. But if you're doing it just to watch because you're bored, I don't know. I can give you something to do. You're welcome to my house. We can do something fun. Besides watching me dig a...
Yo,
Exactly.
yo, this is a completely random question.
Yeah, go
But
ahead.
have y'all seen snow before?
Actual snow?
Yeah.
Yeah, real life snow, of course.
What?
It literally
I'm from
snowed
Florida.
like a month ago. No, not a month ago. Was it a month?
But I'm from Florida. I've never seen snow, like,
Oh,
at all.
dude, I'm from Texas. It's never supposed to snow, but it does. It does more often than you would think. Yeah, yeah. See, I'm from South Houston. Yeah, it snowed this year, and it snowed. I think it was 4 or 5 years ago. It snowed, but it was really light snow. It was more of like a sleet, and I swear it was hilarious. I was going through a trade school at the time, and it was an old military base, and we were sitting in there, and I think it was morning time, so you had to get over to the mess hall to eat. I come out and I smoke cigarettes, so I went out and I sat in one of the designated smoking areas, and this is the funniest thing I ever seen. I wish I would have YouTubed it for y'all. I'm sitting there, and it's double doors. They bust open the double doors because you hear the little bell go off. Breakfast is ready. So, dude, it was like 12 people in a row came out. I mean, in a slight jog and just busted their butt. I mean, slid across the ground because there was like sleet on the sidewalk. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like five people slid. One person fell on another. Fell on the first top of him. It was a dog pile right at the front door. It was great. Oh my God, it was wonderful. It was only funny because they were all fighting each other to get up. They were all pissed
I'm
off.
pretty sure it's like oh, you have to be there for.
Yeah, it was one of those you had to have been there for it moments. It was more than hilarious. The simple fact that they were somewhat jogging out the door just made it beyond funny. Now I kind of really wish I videotaped it because you're right. It's just not as funny as if you were there. But besides that, so I might end up cutting this out a little bit early because I do want to get some production done tonight. Um, and then I don't have my buddy a little busy here for too much longer. So I'm gonna cut out at 20 minutes instead of my normal 30. Just leave your hate mail where it belongs, in the trash, please. Yeah. Well, I do have one question for my viewers because I know a couple of them. I met a couple of them via chat, and I wanted to know y'all's view on what's going on in North Korea. I've been getting updates on my phone. Now that I'm mispronouncing this, so don't get me wrong. It's IBCIs. Their missiles are able to reach the U.S. now, and CNN News or Fox, one of them, one of the ones that I subscribe to, just so I can know what's going on. It says, well, now that their missiles can reach us, what now? I wanted to know y'all's view on what do you think America's next step is on what we're gonna do. Me personally, just with the recent activity on what's going on with the Navy and how we're sitting ships and we're sitting carriers outside of North Korea, um, and what is called a military exercise, a yearly military exercise. I was thinking that maybe we're getting staged ready for defensive, because America, we can't straight up do an offensive. We have our image to uphold. But what I'm seeing is, I honestly believe that we're getting ready for an invasion. One of my real good friends, he's currently enlisted. Not anybody y'all have met so far, but he was talking about the amount of caskets that we are producing now, and it almost tripled within the last year. And I think it's honestly due to a war that's coming up.
I have a question. Where are y'all?
Oh, let me send you a. No, 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 it's a new guy. I sent you a
I
thingy.
don't even know where I spawned.
Just send me a ally request, and then you can track me. I already sent you one, or accepted. But
I had to kill this zombie.
that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up. We're exactly at 20 minutes and 2 seconds now. If you like the video, please hit the like button. If you're confused, don't click nothing. Or if you are super confused, click the like button anyway.
I died.
Questions, comments, concerns, please leave them in the questions, comments, concern box, and the questions box. And thank you so much again for joining us. And like always, stay frosty.